The new king of the Winter Court surprised us all. Singular among his people, he was all that other Fae were not. Aggressive, ambitious, visionary. He had power like none we had ever seen. Terrible and deadly. Gadflow and his followers, the Tuatha Deon, believed that a new god was to be born in the east, beneath Gadflow's crystalline fortress of Amathen. In the name of that god, they marched to war against the young races of Amalur. Against a mortal army, no matter the power of their god, we might have been victorious. But the Fae are creatures of magic, not bound by the laws of life and death. Each Tuatha fallen on the battlefield would soon rise again, for the Fae do not know death as we do. How could we stand against such a force? For 10 years the war raged. For 10 years the armies of Men and Alpha fought and died. But as our numbers dwindled, we knew that it was only a matter of time. Our fate had been written. At least, that is what we believed. Until you died.
What do you think this one is then? Alpha? Garan? Could even be a Jotun. Always a surprise, eh, Garan?
Eyes on the job, boy. Don't matter what it is. Dead's dead. And be thankful for that. All we've seen. Go on and pull back the sheet, though. It'll need to be in our report, one way or the other. He's a Dockelfar. No surprise there. Seen a lot of them, though not usually in this good a shape. All right then. Make sure it goes into the report. You know he'll want all the details.
Amazing how well the body held up. Better than I've seen.
I'm just glad it's not moving. Must have been born under a lucky star, this one.
Anything else we need?
Unless you'd like to name him, I think we're done. Put him with the others.
Well, that's it for you then. Better luck next time.
They're all over. Run!
Scatter, children of dust! Scatter before the might of the Tuatha! Stay away! No child of
Help!
dust shall
Anybody!
escape. You! Up there, please help me! Please!
More mortal scum? No matter. You'll all die.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If you hadn't come... Wait. I've seen you before. On the slab. You were dead. It worked. By the dome, it worked. You're alive. You died. I don't know how or even where. But your body was remade in the Well of Souls, and somehow it worked. The well restored your soul to your body, and it worked. We must get you to Professor Hughes right away. He'll have questions for you. Oh my, you don't know? Perhaps the process damaged your memory. They are the Tuatha Deon, the enemies of all the young races. We've never seen them this far inland, not even during the invasion. I don't know why they are here. Hughes may have the answer to that as well. You must stay alive and reach him. Professor Formerus Hughes, the Well of Souls is his life's work. The Tuatha are coming into the lower levels. If we hurry, we should be able to beat them to the top. Take these. They'll help keep you safe long enough to get to Hughes. Now, let's get going! Oh my, we've never seen them this far in. I wish I could just put it in the furnace room. Well, and there will be plenty of time. He'll be in his study on the ground floor. Let me get this going. Right this way. You go first. This is what they're after. Our greatest invention. The Well of Souls. Imagine an end to war. An end to death. The storerooms. See if you can find anything useful. Grab a shield. Move! Move! Wait! Do you hear something? More Tuatha!
Ready to fall, Morgan!
You're going to need more than just that sword. That one had a bow. Get it? archers up ahead. Best shoot them before they see us. It's open. Go, go! Daggers are deadly if you catch an enemy unaware. Their speed more than makes up for their size. Come on! There's no time! Move! Move! More up ahead. If you can sneak up on them with your daggers, you should be able to finish them quickly and quietly. Cave blossoms only respond in the presence of magic. Perhaps there is more to you that's incredible. What are you? Completely covered the tunnel. Maybe you can use that staff to burn a path. Not more spiders. Burn them. Burn them! Cedric, get out of here! Plate armor. Nothing protects quite like layers of impervious metal. Leather armor is thin, but will give you the speed to reach an enemy's throat. Simple cloth frees your body. This is where we part ways. But take whatever you want from this armory. We might have a few things. Just make sure you get to choose. We can hold off the Tuatha. I suppose these might be able to help. If the Tuatha realize what you are, you'll need them. He's directly. He needs to see. I'll see you on the out. Go on. There isn't time. I'll see you on the outside. If fate wills.
We Praetorians are tempered in battle, like the finest steel. The scholars are soft. The Tuatha will find my Praetorians are a tougher breed. And the Tuatha show up, that can't be a coincidence. A lot of good gnomes died today. You'd better be worth it. I hope you're worth all this. I've never seen the Tuatha this far west. You come out of the well and the Tuatha show up, that can't be a coincidence. I hope you're worth all this. You come out of the well. I never believed the world would work. Maybe it would be best if it never did.
You've made it! And look at you! Even with all you've been through. The Tuatha, your return from the dead. Please forgive me. You must be terribly confused by all of this. I am Fomerus Hughes, and this is my laboratory at Alistar. Everything you see here is dedicated to one thing, the Well of Souls. the pursuit of immortality. And you're my first success. If we only had the time, there's so much we might learn from one another. You don't know. They're called the Tuatha. They were once Fey folk of the Winter Court, but they've been twisted by their Lord Gadflow. But how could they have found us out here? We're miles away from the front lines. The war has never touched Dalantarth. And why attack the well? The Fae are complicated. I could write 10 volumes on the effects of immortality on their pseudo-feudal court system alone. I am Fomorus Hughes, Scholar of Vivification Prime Circle. We're standing above my life's work, the Well of Souls. There's so much to learn about you, though. I imagine it's all a bit muddled. A side effect of the prismere? Shape of the basin? No. If only we had more time. I wish I could tell you more, but your death is a mystery to me as well. It seems that your memory died with your body. You see, the well is designed to capture the soul of someone recently deceased, recreating their physical form within its waters. Simple, really. Your rebirth is the first we might truly call a success. There have been others, but the results weren't quite right. The Tuatha are a radical splinter of the Fae. Insane, bloodthirsty, and immortal. Even when they die, their essence returns home to be reborn later. They hate mortals like you and me, and want us wiped off the face of Amalur. I can only imagine how much they hate the idea of mortals being reborn. It's been my life's work. Decades of research with a singular goal, ending death itself. And now, you're the only proof that it's a success. But why did it work on you and no one else? What makes you different from the others? There are so many questions to ask, and if we're to get any answers, we've got to get you someplace safe. Too much to explain right now. The Tuatha have come to stop my work, but I don't believe they know about you. Not yet. What's important is getting you out of here safely. You're the only proof of what we've achieved here. I may not be able to save the well, but I can ensure that its only success is safe. Absolutely not. I've got my notes, but it's most important that you stay safe. It's just that you're... Wait, where are you
Fascinating.
Simply astounding. I'm not certain what's caused it, but somehow... yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure what... Perhaps I should go see.
Sir! Mr. Hughes! The Tuatha have reached the lab! They're inside the...
No! We've got to get you out of here now! Quickly! Follow the path to the town of Gorhart. Find Agath. He's a friend, and he may be able to help. No matter what else, stay alive! Go!
moving, you brute! Tear this tower apart!
Told them we needed more guards.
Thank Matharu. Another survivor. Are there any more? I suppose that's a little bit of kindness from... This was supposed to be a nice... Morris Hughes was one of the great... Who knows why the Tuatha hate the well? We should have known it was too good. Stay safe. We'll be moving soon.
Another survivor? Were you one of the Professor's assistants in the downstairs projects? Did he escape with you? That sounds like him. I mean, he is very thoughtful. I'm sure he found Alistair is remote. Oh, you should be able to find him and go. We all guess the Tuatha weren't very pleased. But the Tuatha are some sort of cult on... At least that's what it was. We should be safe here. At least a little longer.
I saw you fighting there. We could have... Did they really have a troll? I don't know how the Tuatha found us, but if they had a... Fate was kind to collapse that doorway, but we started building here. Fate waivers? Hughes ran off, you say? They're dangerous enough in the wild. I never did, but the front's all the way out east. Oh, they even put it. Looks like I was right. Good luck out there.
remember you. You're... No, the Well of Soul. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. I promise you, if I knew who it was, I don't want... Good riddance to Hughes and his dam. Well... This sort of thing never happens.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agarth. Maybe you can help an old Fate Weaver, eh? Fate Weavers look at the great tapestry of fate. The threads will tell us how a life will unfold. But knowing the future and being able to change it are two very different things. Trust me, I've known that for a long time. Nobody can change fate. Poor old Fomerus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. It's a shame. He'll be dead by now. The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes's success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that. I suppose I could spare a little help, in memory. You really don't know. A Fate Weaver. The cards are unique to each Fate Weaver, since we all see the weave differently. You're the one. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger. Prepare yourself. Prepare for a reckoning.
Another dustling for the fire.
threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that? You just... Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that? Come here. I promise not to tell you if I see your death. It's a gift. Some people paint landscapes. Oh, that would be my guess. He was an actor. You're nervous. I'll be... Or... At least, I should be. I am. This doesn't... If this is true... And I'm not saying I believe it. Then your path is yours to determine. I can see the threads around you, but they're shifting, changing so rapidly, I can't make sense of them. Normally the threads would guide my hand to the cards, and I'd use those cards to see your pattern in the weave. But it just didn't happen. They wouldn't focus. So either there's something wrong with me, and there isn't, or there's something very wrong with you. It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that, or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arden. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower. Once I was Agarth the Unyielding, the Blade of Avgrum. I wrestled the Colossus Priestess and declined knighthood by the High King of the Fae. I was a hero of men, but that wasn't enough for me. I joined the Fate Weavers, hoping to find a way to conquer destiny itself. Turns out fate is the one thing I couldn't fight. You can find Arden's little cottage in the middle of Joven. Had to move there when he got run out of town. He's a damned good Fate Weaver, but that doesn't make you very popular. Especially not in dark days like these. We are all threads in the tapestry of fate, measured, woven, and cut according to a great plan. Fate Weavers undertake the task of reading those threads. Our title always was a bitter lie, since we have no control over how that tapestry is woven. But you do. And when a Fate Weaver looks at your place in the weave, we see only the shapes of what you may choose to become. The Fate Weavers were once a great, unified order of sages from all the mortal races. We foretold the destinies of kings and gods. But that power takes a toll. Nobody likes bad news. And all the news in the world is getting worse. The Order splintered long ago. Now the old traditions are all but lost. And all I foretell is the fate of my beer. And I see it being empty soon. Hughes was always an odd one. Curious and determined as any of his kind, sure. He never shut up about his work. But he always knew what was important. He didn't worry about dying as long as he knew he'd get the well working. The Tuatha aren't like any Fae I've ever known. They're cruel, bloodthirsty, and savage. Why, they're practically human. That's just it. I don't know if you've got one. But that's why we're going to see Arden. He lives in a little hut to the east in Yulven. I'll meet you there. What could this all mean?
Of all the songs in halls of lore, there echoes none more grand than Olane's many feats of might, the pure and lady of the light. She is a knight of golden knot. She is the cure seeker, the conscience of the summer fae. She is the heart of spring, of day.
Everyone just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on. Red Legion.
Enough of the oppression! Whatever you do, avoid them. If such creatures were not, it is the name I chose when Father Dinwell will try to defend. He would be a good man if she was. Never make assumptions. Where is the order that Matharu has given us? I see no order in obstructing the truth. That is chaos!
Welcomed, although you have arrived just when I am the chaos. I have been with the mission since frustrating. If only she would be alas, we have yet to the call 2 nights ago. Egan ventured. Odora, I fear for brother Myth. Please find him. He is a good. I tried my best to comfort. Egan was lost. Bless you, child.
Where is the order that Matharu has given us? I see no order in obstructing the truth. That is chaos! That is what the mission fears! Do the half-truths of these
I don't just look at the poor creature. Goreheart has become a sort of weak, but we're a good community full of good people. That's about all I know. I've been back from the war for only 6 months. Our fate rests in the... They're a wicked breed. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge. In case you haven't heard, there have been... Well, seek her wisdom. The Red Legion has been a... She spends her days in the... By now.
Crazy sisters, Owen.
I thought about searching for treasure in that nearby Arathi ruin, Agnor Farhall, but they say it's overrun with dark.
What do you want? Greetings.
You there? No, this situation could not be any... Haven't you seen it? I have seen the Tuatha will not settle for simple... For now I spend my sleepless nights, if you must, when the scholars in the tower... But long ago, these villains... They everything in Amalur... What if you... Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work. It wasn't... To say more would be to reveal his name. I've never seen one so I do not... Once you've ensured Karth's safe, the villagers believe it's haunted. I fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a... He always spoke of his... Time as a wastrel living in the abandoned... Goodbye.
Welcome to Goreheart.
Any help you can provide would be appreciated. Bye now. Any help you can provide would be appreciated. Bye now.
welcome. Come in. Welcome to Goreheart. The last set, the Alfar and the Tuatha. You will find it settled on the fair. It's best that you stay out of the Eastern Forts. There's Nettie the Smith. Oh, I doubt it's an organized... Me. I refuse to speak. Them. Please respect my... wishes. Goodbye.
Well...
Well, care to part with some gold?